Rights, freedom, and the law in ancient Egypt. The word Ma'at and the goddess who represented it stood for justice, truth, order, and balance, ideas that were at the heart of ancient Egyptian society. People believed that the gods had brought order and justice to their world, and that for their society to survive, the pharaoh had to uphold these. The pharaoh had to make sure that Egypt's laws were guided by Ma'at and expressed the will and goodness of the gods. Those who did not live according to Ma'at would suffer ill fortune in this life as well as in the afterlife. The ancient Egyptians recognized that when the soul first awoke in the afterlife, it would be disorientated and might not remember its life on earth, its death, or what it was to do next. In order to help the soul continue on its journey, artists and scribes would create paintings and texts related to one's life on the walls of one's tombs, now known as the pyramid texts, which then developed into the coffin texts and the famous Egyptian Book of the Dead. When it came one's turn, Anubis would lead the soul to stand before Osiris and the scribe of the gods Thoth in front of the golden scales. If the heart weighed more than a feather, meaning that the person was more wicked than good, then the heart would be devoured by Ammit, a demon with the head of a crocodile. If a person's heart was devoured by Ammit, then he would die a second death and be completely annihilated from existence. In theory, every free person could expect to be treated equally, regardless of his or her place in society. The law gave both men and women an individual legal identity and virtually the same legal status and legal and economic rights. Both sexes had the right to purchase and sell land, make contracts, participate in court cases, and divorce their partners. Slaves had rights that did not exist in any other ancient society. They were people who, due to debt, war, or the pharaoh's orders, lost their freedom for a limited period of time, and they could pay to regain it. Ma'at required that they be well treated and their children be born free.